on live.
Alrighty, I'm gonna press the button too.
Hi guys, gals, and
Wait
non-binary.
until my stream load, please.
Shh.
Please. There's only
We messed
like
up the
20
intro!
seconds. Alright.
Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's Inkblotch here, and I'm here with Rebellious Pastry and my girlfriend Lexi for stream.
Heyo guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here. And, yeah. We're here with, Lexi and Ink. So, let's go ahead and, do you guys have any announcements, or do you want me to say them all? Or say mine? Because I kind of have a ton.
I'm working on a webcomic. That's probably not going to come out for a while.
Yeah. You posted today as well.
Yes, I did.
You posted again. Or today.
I did say I was going to post every Monday.
Yep. Which doesn't quite seem sense, because you stream every Monday and post every Monday. Wouldn't you want to post a day that you don't stream on, so that you can give your fans like a little like
videos are like a few seconds long.
Yeah, but then again, my videos are like a few minutes long. Not counting the end card. So yeah. Anyways, so I have a poll. I have a poll, which you two may go ahead and vote on that poll if you guys wish, since this is just like my honest question on if I should do another Q&A or if it's too soon. I'm not gonna say my personal opinion because I wanted the fans' opinions on this, not mine. But yeah, is it time for another Q&A or not just quite yet? So,
I don't know.
So yeah, I did one back in the earlier on in the year. But it just got somehow buried by like all the other things I had planned for this channel. So I guess but I pretty much sent a link to it. And where's my viewer count? I'm gonna like put it up a little bit. So what topics for today, or do you want me to start?
How about you start?
Alright, so on Saturday I went to the Black Canyon, and it was a very beautiful canyon, in a national park. Have you guys ever been to national parks?
I was just at the Grand Canyon earlier this year.
I don't go places.
The North Rim or the South Rim?
South.
Oh, I went to the North Rim, like, during 2020.
Oh, I have a flu.
Oh.
Can you hear him? He is squeaking. Hi.
I'm hearing a little squeak. But,
Hey, Bubs.
let's see. Yeah, so I went to, the Black Canyon, South Rim. And, yeah. It was pretty fun. It was a little, walk heavy. It was a little walk heavy for what I was feeling that day, though. But yeah. So,
I'm pretty sure the next vacation Lexi is going to go on is, the Eclipse road trip Lexi and I are going to be doing.
wow. So, when is that gonna be?
Next time.
I'm not sure if it counts as a vacation, but I do have something planned. I do have something planned before that, actually. I'm gonna go back to California again next summer.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Um, yeah, which, hopefully this, winter, or not winter, fall, I'm hoping to go ahead and be able to make a, visit to, Mississippi to, visit my family. So, yeah. But don't worry, guys. I will still post a video for that week, even though I'm not going to be working on anything that week. But yeah, so, announcements. Wait, did I already do my announcements? Oh yeah, one more announcement before we continue on with the show. I am currently at 142 subscribers, and I honestly would really love to hit one of the major milestones.
It's 242.
242, yeah, 242. So I would like to go ahead and reach 250 in a timely manner. I don't normally like.
I'll bring the alt account.
No, I want to get the sub count fairly soon and fairly done. But yeah, I'm pretty much like I normally don't ask for people to subscribe other than saying please go ahead and do all the stuff or crap that other YouTubers ask you to do. So that's how I tend to address all that stuff, because it'd be tiring just to say please go ahead and press subscribe and press the subscribe button, like this video, comment down below, and da 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 da. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, so please help me hit 250. I'd be more than happy to go ahead and reach that number. Maybe I'll throw in an extra stream that week or something. But yeah, so what shall be the next topic now that we talked about vacations and trips? Because we could go ahead and talk about something interesting that's going on the internet right now, or we could go ahead and see what Ink can come up with as far as topics go.
What is going on the internet right now?
So there's two trends currently. There's like the before and after COVID trend that is mostly happening on YouTube. And then there's the,
How can something be after COVID? That's what I want to know.
What?
How can something be after COVID when it's not over yet?
Yeah, like how quarantine...
You can say before and after lockdown?
Yeah, before and after lockdown. Apparently that's a trend. Basically saying how much... Yep, apparently that's a gotcha trend. And then there's that one's actually an honorable trend, but like the one that I'm originally thought of and the one that we were talking about pre-stream is stealing crap from schools, like soap dispensers. Which,
yeah, that happened, apparently.
Yep, it happened. And yeah, so if you're in school right now and don't want to go ahead and rely on hand sanitizer, I would 10 out of 10 would recommend you put.
Sorry, I have to go. My brother thinks every noise I make is too loud.
What? But
what?
Yeah, so, apparently it's not just soap dispensers. I ended up watching a compilation on this trend, and it's anywhere from anywhere from soap dispensers to toilet seats to entire toilets, apparently, to sinks to water fountains.
Oh Lord.
You've got to be kidding, TikTok. Yeah, so
TikTok, the place where stupid trends happen.
yep. Which honestly, why is it that, why are people putting soap in their backpack? So, okay, put the soap in its actual soap container in the backpack. It's because TikTokers are deciding to go ahead and, like, literally steal soap dispensers and put them in their backpacks and be like, ooh, look what I grabbed today.
That's dumb.
Yeah. But, so, that's my big salt for today. But why is it, so, now my question is, why is it that, it's always TikTok that comes up with the stupid trends? Like, it's always TikTok.
Because they're dumb.
People ate Tide Pods. TikTok.
No, that was like Vine. That's old. That was like before TikTok existed.
That was TikTok, I think. Tide Pod challenge. But why is it that people are, like, literally risking their lives for internet challenges?
Because as someone who just had something get a lot of views recently, it's because it feels good to get a lot of views.
But I don't do that stupid crap for views. I talk about how I did stupid crap for views. To be honest with you guys. I talk about how I did stupid things for views. But I don't do said stupid things for views. I just ended up thinking of all the dumb stuff I've done in my life and decide, ooh, this would be a good thing to animate about.
Yes.
But yeah, but, like, why is it that it's TikTok and not YouTube or anywhere
because
else?
YouTube probably punishes people for it.
Yeah.
But then again, they used to do that a lot.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube actually cares about the safety of their creators for most things. But yeah, so TikTok is also the place where people fall in love with criminals.
Yes. If
I'm sorry, I'm just, like, bashing TikTok today. 'Cause, like, TikTok. And I'm a YouTuber, and I think it's just, like, pretty much predicted now that, of course, a YouTuber is gonna a YouTuber that does not use TikTok is gonna go ahead and bash TikTok. Because it's pretty much you either use it or you bash it these days.
to be fair, Timothy Olsen says, to be fair, YouTube has a lot of exploring abandoned places.
Yeah. And then you've got all the try to be Mr. Beasts. Which Mr. Beast is already Mr. Beast, so please stop trying to rip off Mr. Beast. Like, yeah, sure. I'm also a storytime animator, a whole ton of people did, but I'm not being like, I'm going to make videos about exact topics that the big names did. Because I don't think any of the, like, huge names ended up, talking about things like school sports, or,
Mr. Beast is basically a guy who gives money to people.
How does someone not know who Mr. Beast is?
No, we do not.
But yeah, so Mr. Beast, he is basically known for doing challenges as well. Like having 4 people, or like I forgot how many people, like sit in a giant bowl of cereal for forever and a half. Last one that gets out gets like a crazy amount of money. But yeah, so Mr. Beast, that is basically like that's basically a summary of what Mr. Beast does. But yeah, I just honestly feel like people tend to fall into like a lot of peer pressure just to go ahead and get views and stuff, which is quite sad, I think. Cause like, as far as this channel goes,
Hold on just a sec. Just a
okay.
second.
Is Lexi on, or did she log off?
Maybe. What? No, just a second. I'm in the middle of something. Sorry, my dad called me.
It's okay. It's okay. So, we were talking about, how people fall into peer pressure just to get views. And how disappointed I am in said people.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't just make content just to make other people happy. Which is kind of like I go ahead and create my content to make my viewers happy, but then again, I also create content to make myself happy too. And thinking about how I can go ahead and make someone's day just makes me feel happy. And just thinking about how one day I might be able to be like, oh hey, you actually oh hey, I actually met, oh hey, you're actually a fan of mine, just like awkwardly meeting a fan. Just imagine if you were to like meet your favorite creator and they were just as awkward as you are to them, they are to you. So like it's just like, you actually watch my things. Wow. Like, oh my gosh. Which last weekend I met my first ever person who have seen my stuff before seeing me at a charity walk. Ooh, we have 3 viewers now on my side. How many viewers do you have on yours?
None.
None? True, I'm the higher subs channel of the 3 of us. So please sub to Ink. She makes I'm gonna just have you describe your own things, since I'm probably gonna screw it up.
I basically make YouTube Shorts as of right now, but I'm working on other stuff, as you can see, as if you help on my stream after this is over, you'll see.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just right now drawing the thumbnail that I'm gonna use for next, Ink's talk show episode. Because, as a part of, like, my, process of how I get everything posted and made on time is I make a list of everything I need to draw for either said video or, like, future streams or whatnot. So I just want to make sure I have, like, my to-do list where I can see it on stream so that I'm not just, like, drawing random things when I could be spending this time on making future things. So right now I'm drawing the thumbnail for episode 8. So yeah, anyways, so and by the way, for all of my fans watching, there's actually a short where I appear.
Yep.
But please don't only watch that one. Please actually watch her other things too. Like my favorite one is how I end up, like, cursing about how my cookies burnt. As the two of them are just, like, Lexi and Ink's just, like, doing their romantic stuff, and I'm like, they burned my they burned my effing cookie. Like, that's just so accurate to, like, our dynamic. On and off.
And I'm not even that romantic. I'm just, like, eating pizza, and Lexi's like, do you want to make out with me? And it's just like, no, I'm eating pizza.
No, I'm eating pizza. And then I'm like, they burned my effing cookie! But yeah. Burning cookies. But yeah, please go ahead and check out Ink's stuff. Timothy's saying, you need to act, like your presence is a present. And time is a precious thing, which it is, actually. Which, I honestly think a good, use of your time would be, at least 30 seconds of your time would be to go ahead and watch Ink's stuff, which I'm gonna paste her YouTube link into, like, and pin it. So please go ahead and check out Ink, since she needs the help to get her channel, I guess, launched, or, like, get it so that that algorithm actually picks her up, I guess. Which it's kind of crazy to me how, like, someone's like, oh, I saw you in my recommended, and this was at an art booth at a charity walk. So I'm like, oh, cool. And I made a washcloth dog at that station. Just talking about, like, just basically talking to this high school art teacher or elementary art teacher, asking her what she thinks about teaching for my future. But yeah, which it's quite interesting to ask people, like, if they're actually willing to give you, like, the deepest, darkest secrets of, like, how to do said job, and, like, what's like I honestly feel like when someone only talks positively about their job, it's kind of fake. What do you think, Ink?
Yeah.
Also, did Lexi hang up, or are they just being quiet right now?
Hold on.
Oh, they hung up.
Yeah.
They hung up. Why is it saying that it's Pastry's audio games? Alright. I accidentally started a new stream when I should have just, hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and, cancel the stream that was... Wait, why does it say Pastry's audio games? YouTube's effing with me again. God damn it. But I swear I said the, what I'm doing is not Pastry's audio games. I swear I'm saying that whatever. I'm just gonna have to fix this after. Anyway, so is there any topics that you wish to talk about, or am I just gonna think of something else right off the spot?
Since Lexi's gone, I might as well discuss how to potentially grow on social media.
Potentially. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was when we were talking about what we were gonna talk about on the show, the first episode 7. This is the remake of episode 7.
Yeah. So, YouTube's probably the easiest to figure out thanks to YouTube Studio and other people.
Yep.
So we'll start with YouTube. YouTube is, pretty decent as it seems to be based on how the percentage of how much of your video was watched on average versus how much versus an engagement as well as relevance. Like if you happen to be making content of something that how that happens to be on a lot of people's minds, you will probably get more views.
Mm-hmm. Either that or if your channel goes well. Like if your channel is just like a huge thing.
No.
Really?
I'll start with watch time. Like, recently I had a video get some pretty decent views. Because I looked at the watch time and was like, huh, no wonder the video's doing so well. I had a watch time of above the length of the video.
Oh.
So that was my thought. So if you say likes, comments, and watch time are basically what's important. If you happen to hit something relevant at the time, probably the easiest way this would happen if you're, say, a commentary channel. You know, because the people that I've noticed get big grow really quickly were a couple of small commentary channels. I'll start with John Swan. John made a couple of videos that were basically pretty relevant to what a lot of people were thinking. And he didn't have that many videos on his channels, but his videos were really well made and well produced. So when people watch them, they watch them through the end.
Yeah. So as far as what I have to say about growing your channel is less about trying to beat the algorithm and more of think about why. Think about if when I think about what I post, I tend to think, if this video was not mine, would I watch it? So example of this being, if I made the video, then I wouldn't have watched it, cause like it just weirds the crap out of me to go ahead and hear my actual, like, hear my voice when I'm not talking. So it tends to be more of the whole like, holy, like what, it just weirdest things. But yeah, um so honestly, I tend to think about, if I didn't make the video, would I want to watch it?
Yeah.
Is what I ask myself whenever I think about my stuff. Because, like, would I want to go ahead and hear about how someone could not cook a potato? Yes. Would I want to hear about how someone is very not athletic? Yes. Would I want to watch a video about the weird things people do? I've actually done that already because of King Elf's video, which I kind of took his idea and made my own video about it. Which is very common in the storytime animation community. And also, yes, John Dillard's stuff. Like, he made a Pastry fan art, which is very, he drew it in a very feminine fashion, and he was kind of like putting like more of the whole like tended to be like very like put a feminine and not so happy twist on my character, which
John Dillard says, Timothy Olsen says, what? Someone could not cook a potato? Good God, man, a potato!
You need to watch my Camp Potato Story video to learn how I failed at cooking a potato. You need to watch that video before you go ahead and judge me on that one. But yeah, it's like the dumb stuff I think about when script writing defaultively. I just think about the stupid crap. Which, I actually, in the future, I plan to collab with, Ink, with, swimming stories, which
We
also
shared a high school swimming class, and I was the Herald of Chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Every time something happened, I was involved.
Yeah. Like, there's just a, just element of stupid per every Pastry story. Like, there's an element of stupid per every story of mine. Like, how I tripped on hurdles. But the only video with a not element of stupid that I've posted so far is would have to be the weird habit video, but that could also be a lie and a half, since like let's just say that the fact that that's a very weird video topic could be, yeah. So when I honestly say, when trying to grow a channel, make your fans feel special. Like, actually respond to their comments and actually make your viewer think that, or make your viewers know that they actually spent their time well watching your video. Cause think about it, there's a whole ton of like videos out on the web, and why, like, think about this. Why should they be watching your videos? Why should they be watching your videos instead of like the millions and millions of others? that's what I tend to watch. That's what I tend to think when I post my or when I think of the things I want to make. Would this
Tim, no.
would this be interesting for fans to watch? Like, would I want to watch this? Yes or no. Like, I honestly feel like eventually I'm gonna end up trashing some scripts because they're not good enough. which the pool stories will not, like, the pool stories, there's enough of element of stupid in that script to where it's like it'd be stupid not to animate it. Especially since I have ink on it as well, so I could get some of her solo fan base hooked on it too. But yeah, what do you have to say, Ink?
You have really good advice when it comes to YouTube. I'll say that.
Yeah, just make sure that that your fans know that you actually care about what they have to say. So from Edric, he says, greeting, it's Uncle Sam Day. Apparently it's Uncle Sam Day today. I did not know that. But yeah. So but yeah, make sure that your fans know that they're actually spending their time on something that is actually worth their time.
Yep.
Because, like, what is, like, two reasons of why I probably won't ever do a gaming channel. One, I think it's a waste of my time, and it goes against the rules of if it would go against the rule of, would I watch it if it's not mine? No. Also, there's like a huge chance of like your gaming channel being devoured by. Oh, hello, Indigo. Welcome to the channel. We currently have 5 viewers over at my channel.
Right now we're still at none.
Right now I'm looking at how to go ahead and spell sentences since I don't know how to spell. Maybe I should make a sentence on or a video on how I have issues with spelling.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. Which
I think
if anyone ever misspells anything...
Didn't you finally learn how to spell the word therapist?
Yeah. Yeah. I will, and here's the one word that is like I cannot spell it for the life of me. Ready to hear which word it is?
What?
Scenario or scenario. Like I have to look that one up.
To be fair, that's a difficult word.
Scenario.
To be fair, that's a very difficult word.
Mhm. But I can spell sword just fine, I think. But yeah, I might end up making a video about how I suck at spelling. The other ones out ended up making a video about how he misspells things on his videos on purpose.
Subway.
Wait, no, that was for copyright reasons.
Since when is saying the name of a company not allowed?
I don't know. He was just scared he was getting a copyright struck. Because it's a trademarked name.
I'm pretty sure you can say the name of a company on camera, on the video.
Scenario. Yeah. And wait. Um, Indigo, are you already subscribed to me, or did you just randomly find my stream off the net? Um, regardless, welcome. Yeah. So there's the very rare breed of like people who are very lucky with being able to remember how to spell most things. And then there's the others who are just like, how does one spell that again? Can you please tell me how to spell sentence so I don't mess it up? And I don't want to like flip back and forth. C or SEN T TE but yeah, already subscribed. Nice. Already subscribed. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. But yeah, sentence. But yeah, I can't spell for the life of me. I still have a feeling I spelled sentence wrong. SEN SEN TEN TENCE. Yes. With Wilbur. Which, making up sentences with Wilbur, Pastry's Audio Games episode 4 will happen next Thursday. Since this week is the rotation of, like, I honestly try to do one stream a week, which sometimes ends up being 2 streams on one week and no streams the next, just because of, like, scheduling. But with Wilbur. So please go ahead and, we did a, preview. Wait, is it 4 or 5? I think, wait, was it episode 4? No, yeah, it's episode 5, actually, of Pastry's Audio Games, because episode 4 was the deck of Too Many Plans. Which was originally supposed to be a, making up words with, Lucas, but then, the deck, then he had, like, all of a sudden, he had plans. And then I'm like, crud! So I ended up, inviting Wilbur on the show, and did a little preview of making up sentences with them. But yeah, it was fun though. Streams with Wilbur is always fun. Anything with Wilbur is always fun. Honestly. And yes, Ink, you know Wilbur.
Is that the guy I just met today?
No, that's David. David is a fellow cartoonist who I met because he's a cartoonist. But, no, actually. Wilbur used to go by a different name, and you know the different name, but I'm not gonna dead name them on stream. So, Daniel's sibling.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Yeah, just so you know, Lexi texted me about the stream. Her brother.
Ah, the brother was being annoying.
Yep. Anyway, so Lexi hopped off, but that is A-okay. Since, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. even though I'm the one mostly talking, but that honestly mostly happens in life. In life, even outside the show, I'm usually the one talking.
Yeah, I'm quiet. Although
Yeah.
it's sometimes because I'm tired.
When I'm tired, I tend to talk more, unless I'm really tired. Like, I tend to get slap happy tired. But yeah, so you know who Wilbur is. Wilbur is Daniel's sibling. Remember them?
Yep.
Yeah, so anyway, so we talked about stupid TikTok friends. Let's see if there's any idea. Ooh, there's six of my lovelies on my end of the stream. So they're still on the spelling subject. So if for all of like the chat, if you have an idea for a subject, please go ahead and put it down in the comments below. As long as it doesn't,
YouTube appropriate.
As long as it doesn't break any of our rules, we will go ahead and talk about it. It's just we don't want to accidentally start a political riot on our stuff.
Because then Pastry and I will just be arguing.
Yeah. We don't want to argue. Politics isn't everything.
Yeah, we're not very similar politically.
Yeah. And we really don't want to argue with each other on stream. Because arguing...
That would be a mess.
Yeah. We don't... Also, we care about each other too much to argue about that crap anyway. But... Yeah. But yeah, so I think the record for the amount of people who have ever been on watching this show at once is 10. Does that seem? And that was episode 6 actually, with Metal Clunker and Lexi. But yeah, so what random, like, do you have any like book review things? Any like plot lines to pick apart?
No.
Really?
I mean, I've got a movie one.
What are you gonna do that this episode or?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? I already picked a.
How to ruin a masterpiece of a series.
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, the movie. Let's discuss that, because that movie is shit. Meanwhile, the show is a masterpiece. Hello, Batcat.
Oh yeah, Batcat. Also, for @Batcat, I need to go ahead and see your human character. Send me a ref of that, so that I can drop your prize. Please go ahead and send me a ref of your human OC, so I can go ahead and drop your price. Which I still need to drop Familiar's price. And, Shoutix Panda didn't ever get back to me. Come on, Shoutix Panda. I really would like to draw something nice for you. Anyway, so, yeah, so, what were you talking, what about the last airbender that you wish to pick apart today?
So, the movie is a prime example of what not to do when you're writing anything, which is, of course, telling everyone everything and not showing. So, I was actually watching like a nearly 2-hour long pick apart. It was just like, Jesus Christ. And it's basically like, dear God, it's so boring because why are they showing why are they telling? They need to show us things. It was just like they never show and all the characters were crap. And the funny thing is, like, a solid 10% of the movie is exposition that has already been given. That's just a solid 10%. That is disturbing. Like, do not let M. Night Shyamalan get anywhere near fantasy, because apparently he ruins it.
Interesting.
He's pretty good at thrillers. He's actually pretty decent at executing even dumb plot twists. A lot of it, like, he's got some good movies, like The Sixth Sense, that are really good, but are some really decent thrillers. Then there's, like, The Signs, which is just a dumb twist, but executed brilliantly. And same thing with The Happening. Like, these films are good if you don't think about them too much. And then there's Avatar: The Last Airbender that he tried to adapt. The movie was garbage. And all I can really think when watching through is like, who wrote this? I can write better than that, and I'm a teenager with barely any writing experience.
Yeah, my videos are even scripted better, probably.
Yes, they are.
Wow. Damn.
Like, it's saying a lot if your movie is worse than Avatar: The Last. It's saying a lot if your stuff is worse than Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yep.
Well, the movie's really good, though. The show's really good, but they ruined all the characters. So we have we have Aang, who's just the most flat character ever. He's given pretty much no backstory, and whatever is given is told, not shown, which of course doesn't help us care about him at all. Meanwhile, they use the CG like it's on a budget, so it's just really crap. Meanwhile, you can tell, in the show, the bending is really cool, and it definitely aligns with the movements of the characters. And then there's this that's just kind of whatever. The actors are kind of doing whatever.
Yeah, when you do a movie based off of something else, you should probably pay very close attention to the something else that your movie is based off of.
Yes, like, and it's always funny when they give exposition that is completely unnecessary, because it doesn't come up until the next season. Like, because there's like, because the most faithful character in the entire movie to the original is Commander Zhao, and that's basically because he's not that difficult. I mean, he's a prick who just
What do you mean by a prick?
an asshole.
Okay.
Like, he's probably the least compelling antagonist. Getting serious?
What do you think they could do to do the movie better? Other than, the obvious, which is actually look at the actual main stuff.
Show, like, make an effort to show what you're trying to say instead of just telling us with dialogue. Because that will make the film so much better.
I've been do pretty well with that, showing people what I'm talking about when it comes to not cooking a potato.
Yes.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on my canned potato video?
It was okay.
Yeah. I know that you're not big on storytime animators, which kind of throws me off, cause if you're not really much into animators, why are you an animator?
Because animation is fun.
Yeah. But yeah, I honestly, yeah. So, and do you think those creators were following the principles that I set on myself?
Yes, they do.
Such as don't
as well as talking with the videos, as well as talking about what they're saying. As well as talking about what they're saying, they usually show it.
Yeah, right now I'm drawing Familiar's character as a marshmallow. Because that's what he wanted for his prize. So here is your Phoenix marshmallow that I'm finishing up here. I'll email it to you after stream ends, though. Because, and, I'm gonna double check the email to see what face he asked on it again. Since it's been a while since I looked at that email. Okay, I see what he wants. He doesn't want those eyes, he wants these eyes. But yeah, so if you were to write The Last Airbender, what would you go ahead and do differently?
I'd cast POC that are actually of the race that they're trying to that the show is based on, like for Sokka and Katara, higher Native Americans. For Zuko, for anyone in the Fire Nation, I'd preferably hire someone of Japanese descent. Toph would be preferably someone of Chinese descent, or of similar ethnicity. because like very few of the characters are PUC.
Yeah.
And this movie, when they're pretty much all based on Asian cultures or Native American, or Inuit in the case of Katara and Sokka.
Yeah, so the casting would need to change.
Oh yeah, like it's based. All the main characters are white, and it's really and a lot of people found that problematic.
Alrighty, so Batcat posted
It's always good to be happy, Batcat. It's okay to not know why.
Wait, what? What about Batcat?
Batcat is happy.
Yeah. They're probably happy because they had a good day. With the, so, what would you say if they made a real equally as bad sequel?
I would cringe because they're doing that because they are currently making the sequel to that film now.
Oh, wait, they are or they aren't?
They are making the sequel, and I am concerned.
Yeah. So, if you were to make a movie from scratch, how would you make it? And what type of characters would you have in it?
I'd probably do my characters and then, which if you know, maybe check out my YouTube channel, it's pinned in Pastry's comments. It's pinned in Pastry.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a feel of them there. But I'll use my characters, hire a screenwriter.
What's a screenwriter again?
Someone who writes the script for these videos, for movies.
Okay. So, what's the difference between them and a scriptwriter?
The screenwriter is for movies or TV.
Yeah. But if it had to be a live action.
Again, I'd hire a scriptwriter.
But would you use your characters or would you...
Yes.
How would your characters work live action though?
CGI.
Oh. Okay. Hold up, I need to check my, subscription. Because, for my, alright. So that's what your OC looks like. Alrighty. Yeah, right now I'm drawing the prize for Batcat. After I draw a thumbnail for a video I'm currently working on, which I'm not gonna tell you guys because I don't want to spoiler. All I can tell you guys is that it involves me doing something stupid again. So, therefore, I am going to draw another thumbnail of the I was dumb. But yeah, so, Hank, if you were to be a storytime animator, or have like a storytime animation script that I wasn't a part of, what type of video would you make a storytime on?
Probably the time I caught 2 shiny Pokemon in 1 week.
Oh, that's kind of what, Jaden is doing right now.
To which, yes, I can prove it.
Yeah.
I just have to get my DS.
Yeah. But I think when it comes to my story times, I tend to think of the dumbest crap possible.
I am just way too proud of the fact that I caught 2 shiny Pokemon in the course of a week. Which, to be fair, the chances of that are just completely ridiculous.
Yep.
The chances of finding even 1 shiny without trying is astronomical. And
So
here I am, and I have found 3 thus far.
So you basically do what Jane does these days. Which is do story times based off of, like, video games. Which I'm doing what Pastry used
To be fair, that's like all my interesting stories.
Yeah, what Jane used to do.
Anyway, I'm starting to get tired and hungry.
Yeah,
You don't want me being hangry.
yeah, I could go ahead and just do a video based off of hangry stories. There's currently, like, 5 of my people on, so I'm gonna go ahead and I want more time with my people, so you can go ahead and hang up.
Alright, see ya.
Bye. Hi, familiar name missing. Would you like